Left, Holland in center, and right field will be Evie. So talk about a walk-off. Anna, we called it. At a tie game, double overtime, Anna gets a walk-off in the bottom.
Beautiful. Zara.
Zara. Walk-off.
I mean, Anna had hits, Holland,
Insane.
Reagan did well. Holland, Reagan pitched fantastic. Callie had a big hit. Cashley.
What a game.
So many.
Oh, my. So Ella behind the plate here as we put a runner on first. So no ball, one strike, nobody out against the Salthawks in your semifinals. And Adam, the game after this is the championship game.
We'll see how our team responds after that emotional roller coaster. Are we going to come out flat or are we going to come out? You know, it's hard when you have a strong game like that.
That was a great game.
Against so much team.
Nice little hugging moment afterwards. And I got to say, playing this team, that Air Capital team, coach, the staff was great. The parents were great. That was a fun one. You know.
Very well, good organization over there. Coaches are great.
Well coached, well led.
And for the most part, everyone was real cordial afterwards. There was no bad feelings.
Love that. Sportsmanship.
Great sportsmanship. Great catch.
So strike called? No? Okay, so 2 balls and a strike. Usually we're the away team, so we'll see how it goes being home. You know, we'll be home this time.
You know, I talked to Reagan a little bit after the game. She mentioned that one of the things that you have to do as a pitcher is adjust the strike zone.
Yeah.
So depending on how it goes, if you're not getting the outside pitch, you got to change the way you pitch.
Change it up.
Yeah, and she did a good job. Hannah's doing it right now. Hannah's doing a good job.
Hannah, great pitcher in her own right coming into this one. What a game to come back from. So here in Augusta, Oriole Park, full count.
Stop.
Full count now. And so blue calls time. Checking things over here. So in a game for the ages, Adam, that we will not soon forget. Semis we go. And then the victor goes to spoils. Next round is championship, as we call it, the parking lot clear out, down to the last few teams here.
On May the 4th.
On May the 4th, that's right. And outside, she'll take her base for a walk. I'm sorry, she does not. It's full count. Full count. And now she'll take her walk as we get a runner on third. Runners on corners. Runner on second and third as we steal it over. So nobody out. Runners on second and third. Lots of speed there.
Yeah. This girl looks like she's 14 coming back.
It's a nice little jacked hit.
With a good arm.
Wow, over the first. Sacrifice out, puts one up on him. Makes it 1-0. Salthawks.
What a catch.
Shiloh threw that ball all the way to Dodge City, and thank goodness Hadley caught it. It'd still be going. So 1 out. We got runners on third. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 1-0 Salthawks in this semis. And now we're well past fatigue, Adam. Now we're just down to competition mode at this point.
Absolutely.
It's the final teams.
It's our 5th game of the tournament.
Whew.
A pretty successful tournament too. I think a lot of stuff that you can hang your head on if you're Chaos.
Going 4-1 so far, and game 6 right now with a chance to just keep going. I'm just happy.
Good pitch.
Oh, nice cut. So 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. Runner on third.
Nice pitch.
And that is scooped up by Shiloh. What a nice scoop.
She had the right idea, but she just looked at home. Not bad. Shiloh made a good throw.
That was nice. So 2-0, 1 out. This kid rocking the ESPN walk-up song. I dig it. I dig it.
And Hannah's getting grounders, so I put you on.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike, 1 out. 2-0 Salthawks. Top of the first. Ooh, nice pitch by Hannah, right where she wanted it. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-0 Salthawks. Nice, right back where she left off with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out.
This should be a great chance for Hannah to throw maybe a riser ball so she chases.
Chase after it.
It's stopped by Ella. We're going to throw it. Oh, stop.
You know what? I've asked a lot of different coaches about that, the check to second. I'm not a big fan of it at this age. More often than not, I think it's dangerous. I want them to have the habits of it, but
we saw it last game where we threw to second and we went all the way to that field and cost us a run.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
There you go.
Nice job by Hannah getting the strikeout. Good job, kid. So 2 down.
When you get older, it definitely comes to play. I think at this age, it's more important.
It's risky.
Yeah. The risk isn't way the reward, I guess.
So 2 outs, and there's Coach Hadley directing traffic. So runner on second. And that's a nice.
Oh, there we go. Hannah gets out of it.
Routine out at first to get out of the inning with only 2 runs given.
It's a lot better than the start of last game.
Yeah, it's weird how that works sometimes, Adam. You know, you think about.
Foul.
Oh, foul.
What?
Oh my.
Well, I already looked at the other one.
Well, do over. So it was a foul ball. No problem.
I guess we have it on replay. We can go back and watch it later on.
Replay. And that's a nice.
That's fair.
That's fair. And that's out.
Nice dig by Hadley. Way to go, girl.
Just digging deep for that. So 2 runs. Not bad. No harm, no foul. After the game we went through, 2 runs is nothing.
Exactly.
That's just a warm-up. So
we're
2
not
runs
given.
given.
6 runs this time. We're starting 2. So.
It was a good little effort there. Good job. So we can come back and play with 2 runs. So we take 9 minutes off the clock on that one, on the first half. So Khaos, your home team. So Adam, say we win this, and hopefully we go into the finals there. The finals. My Lord, bringing home some hardware.
That would be impressive.
I don't
think the girls are going to sleep tonight. I think tomorrow at school will be kind of rough, but I think they would not sleep well.
If Reagan and Holland bring home some hardware tonight, I'm moving over my trophy I got sitting out. I've got the first place trophy from when I ran in first grade.
You ran to the buffet?
Yeah, I did. That's that.
First grade, huh?
First grade, I got the participation ribbon sitting on
the shuttle run.
Sitting up there, yeah. The presidential run. Remember that back in the day, Adam?
The fitness test, right?
I'll move that over and dust it off for a spot for Reagan on the mantle. So home half of the first we go. Semi-final matchup here. $10 minutes of game clock down. 60 minutes of regulation to go on this one.
Now we see the bats. The bats from Seahawks. They really clicked in the past few innings.
The bats were on fire.
We were hitting balls deep to the outfield. It's a great sign.
And we talked about this field being a hitter's field, man. Zara hitting it to the fence. Just a storybook ending to a game. At this point, the girls have already placed, so you're already proud of them. At this point, they've placed no matter what.
You're kind of what they call free rolling. You already got your prize, but now you have a chance to go for a championship. You go. You try to take it.
So here comes Holland, top of the lineup. H-bomb. Proud Papa from the last game, keeping her in it, getting those runs to come back at him.
She got the time run at the plate, which is nice. She got all dirty, a little sliding.
That's definitely stains that are worth washing out there, right, Mom and Dad? So 10 minutes down on this one as we go to the home half of the first. A nice, courteous catcher there, saying hi to the umpire.
A nice patriotic vest, too.
Very, very patriotic. So home half of the first we go. Hush falls over the crowd and takes it inside for ball 1. Holland got that hit she needed, though. She was jonesing for a hit, Adam, and she got it. Kept her team going.
One of our good friends. So that's always fun. I used a friend of me.
A friend of me on the field. I like that. We're coining that. Oh, my. 1-1. I don't like that call.
A little bit outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Outside. There's Coach Hadley. Gonna be hoarse tomorrow.
Yes, he is. I have to get milkshakes for all the girls. Soothe their throat.
2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. 2-0. Home half of the first. And Holland chips it foul. Do or die. Finals up next.
We talked about when your leadoff batter gets on, good things can happen.
Every time we've had every time your leadoff has got on base, it starts the precedent because the girls don't want to be the one to let their teammates down. It's a mental thing, man.
Keep it going, and I think just emotional and mental aspect. Okay, you got a chance to get some special.
The emotional leadoff batter too, you know.
There it is.
And there's
Holly.
Good night, and take your base. So Holland steps it over to first. Here comes Shiloh, playing out of her mind at shortstop right now.
Honestly, her glove has been great. Shiloh's pitching and glove has been fantastic this week.
Well done.
We'll see if Holland decides to go.
Oh, nice little infield. Fast! Look at the wheels on that Hot Wheel. Nice job, Hot Wheel.
Absolutely.
She definitely had the turbo engaged on that one. Nice job.
Yes.
Having fun out there right now, you know? Love to see that.
That slap queen came through. That's exactly where you wanted to put it there. In no man's land.
Just in that spot where nobody predicts it. It's like, should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, really
cough up.
Mm-hmm.
We call that free baseland, right?
Free baseland. And Bird with another connection.
Oh, tags her out.
Right.
And that is...
They got the double?
Wow. What a beautiful double. Hats off to the Salthawks for a beautiful double. Can't be mad about that. That was a nice double. Bang, bang play. Nice job.
Nothing you can do about that. Birdie hit it good. It was too hard, actually.
Yeah, I got no problem with that, Adam. That's a great play right there.
Shortstop with a great throw. All right.
Here we go. Here comes Anna, followed by Zara on deck, the home run princess on deck. So 0-1 with 2 outs. Hey. So 0-1 with 2 outs.
I like
One
one run here.
Cut the lead in half, you know, on this
one. It's
one.
going to be a close game where every run matters. So any run we can get now will pay dividends.
Had a chance to see the pitcher, see what she's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Playing shallow after that mistake they gave up by Shiloh. A little low. Takes it for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. $15 minutes of game clock down in this one.
It's going fast.
Flying by when you're having fun, Adam, or you're hungry. And fouls it. Keeps alive in the count for 2-2. You're right, very patriotic here. I see that. Salthawks. I like it. Poor Hadley's voice is wearing down on her. He needs some lemon juice after this. So 2-2 with 2 outs and home half of the first. 15 minutes down. And that's a strike. She'll take her out.
That looked good.
And that was a inning of work. So we had some on base stranded.
Yeah, started the game strong. Just great play on defense.
Yeah, can't be mad about that. That was a good double play there by the Salthawks. And here we go to the top of the second. So top of the second, we go out in 15 minutes down. 55 to go in regulation. And so we'll bring back Ella behind the plate, and it's possibly her last tournament before she heads back to Mississippi. I heard him talking about it. Ella, you'll be missed. We'll love you.
Yes.
Still be a teammate for life, even though you're in a different time zone.
We'll definitely miss the glove and the bat. And it's our team spirit.
The camaraderie.
Yes.
So top of the second we go. And I think this one might be a little bit of a different momentum shift, Adam. You're getting closer to finals in this. The defensive mistakes tend to whittle down a little bit. Tighter discipline here. So I don't.
Every run counts. Every out counts.
Closer
Try
game.
to avoid the mistakes. Good job, Cassidy, back on the practice there.
Now batting number 21, Tatum.
Here comes 21 for the Salthawks.
Hopefully our defense can back up Hannah. Their defense.
2 runs is not anything to stress about. So there's a ball. 1 ball, no strike, nobody out. 2-0 Salthawks.
Nice.
And swings away for strike 1. Nice pitch by Hannah.
I like Hannah back in the zone.
I like what I'm seeing out there, Hannah. Keep it going for us. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on base. And inside, nice stop there by Ella. And hits 1, bobbles off the glove of Shiloh, gets there in time. So no music owned by the rights of Khaos. Any background music is purely incidental. Up to the base is Evans, number 3 for the Salthawks. Got a runner on first, nobody out. 2-0 Salthawks. 20 minutes of game clock down on this one. 50 to go. And she does a nice job with the bunt there. And she's going to do her job to get over to third on the sack out. She's safe. I thought it was a sack out. So we're good. We're good. So here we go. Number 4, Ikoff, up to the plate with no outs. So 1 ball, no strike as we get a runner on second, customary.
Yep.
Runner on second. Runners on second and third. 2-0 Salthawks, ball 1. 20 minutes down.
Nice. It's all right. You got it.
2 balls and no strikes.
Having that mobile catcher really comes in handy right there. Saves a run.
Very fast, very athletic. Springs up like a bunny, you know. E-hop. E-hop. That's what we call it, E-hop.
A little house of pain going on.
Nice.
Right.
Puts one right in her dinner plate for a strike. So 2 balls and a strike. 2-0 Salthawks. Runners on second and third. Salthawks threatening to score.
Yeah, they are. The bunt again. Interesting.
And it's playing small ball here, Adam. You know, it's lots of bunts going down. But you know, I mean, if it's working, if you're advancing the runs at this point, playing aggressive, taking it, making them chase it and crash. Head coach doing a great job of. Oh my!
Just take the out.
Take the out. Gives up a run.
I like it.
So puts an out on the board, makes it 3-0.
That's one of those that's tempted to go home, but it's not worth it. Take the out.
Not worth the risk.
No. If we're at the higher levels, maybe.
But I mean, you understand that though when you're at this age, you know we're gonna cough up runs, and that's why we have the 6-run rule.
Yeah, we were down 6-0, 3-0.
No big deal. Small potatoes. Ball one.
If Hannah pitches like she's pitching, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, Hannah's done a good job keeping her defense engaged in the game. Pitching high in the zone. They're taking the bait. And swings away.
Great job.
Another good one. Hannah came from a team, ask her about it sometime, the Khaos Myatt squad. They won a whole season and only lost one game.
Really?
This girl can pitch.
Yeah.
She had to move up because of aging out.
Okay.
And just the historic Myatt team. Look them up I'm sure you are if you're a Khaos fan, familiar with Myatt, but intense team, just constant winners.
She's brought that winning tradition with.
She has the culture, you know.
The way she goes to practice, the way she's Let's see what Hannah's gonna pick up here.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nice, well done.
And it's a drop. But she does strike her out. So 2 outs. So nice job.
I was like, I know I got that. I didn't drop that.
E-Hawk. E-Hop. So 3-0 Salthawks. 25 minutes down in this one. Nice walk-up song. Oh my! Lance
rushes at the left field.
You heard it. You knew it was gone. So this should be an RBI brought in and possibly a triple. Well, she'll settle for a double. So bats start really waking up here. In the second inning is that second inning curse, Adam. Every second inning, you know, this is where it's at, you know. So 4-0.
Good job on the girls with the ball in quick. You know, it could have been a triple. We got it in. Got her caught at second.
Outside, up high. So 4-0 Salthawks. Top of the second. 25 minutes down. Oh, wow. Infield pop-up should be caught. Oh, nice job by Shiloh. Being there. Be there, be square, and she got it. So that takes 25 minutes off the clock as we go to the home half of the second. 4 runs, definitely not insurmountable. You know, definitely watching this team.
2-2, and we need to get 4 now.
The run machine, though, what I would say is every inning they put up some runs. So this team is productive, the Salthawks team. From top to bottom, what I noticed if you look at that from the top to bottom, everybody's hitting.
Well, that and they play positions well. They obviously got that double play in the first inning.
Discipline. Kind of wonder if this team's been together for a while because they're driving very well. Definitely not a novice team out there.
They're not nervous in the semifinals. So we got this. We've been here before, probably.
Coming from Hutchinson, probably I think the farthest is Hutchinson out west, I believe, or I don't know my GPS.
Here, it's about an hour and a half drive.
So definitely invested in this one with the farthest drive, I'd say. That's for sure. Hello, how you doing? She's cute.
Zara coming up.
So Zara, after that clutch walk-off in the last game, 25 minutes to get.
I saw her after the game. We gave her a big.
Proud of her, man.
Congratulations.
We talked about this on Cinco de Mayo weekend.
And her parents are pretty happy too.
Representing the American flag and the Mexican flag, Mexico flag shoes. What an awesome celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel with that hair.
So this one almost halfway over already. Adam, time flies. You know, when you're having fun. But to answer your question from earlier, Adam, what we're going to do after this, I think I've talked my wife and daughter into celebrating at some Mexican restaurant. It wouldn't be right. It would not be right to go out of Cinco de Mayo tournament without some type of chips and salsa. It's only right. So here comes the home run princess herself. Here comes Zara. Absolutely love the shout out to the big man. I love that. Every time. So here comes Zara, followed by Ella on deck. He hops a lot. Here we go. Here comes Zara. Oh, just kind of deja vu.
Good hit, though.
Definitely tracking well, the ball. Seeing it, seeing, believing it. So there's the patriotic catcher. Takes a moment to look around. As the sun kind of settles over the dugout,
Right
nice and warm. 73, 4 degrees or so.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Softball weather.
Good eye.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Some fans talking about the Rapunzel hair, you know, here behind us.
Yeah, they see it. That's her power.
Inside. 2 ball. Oh my. I don't like that call, Adam. I don't like that call.
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose, sometimes it doesn't go your way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside, well inside the zone there. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just want to get base runners now at this stage. Get some base runners.
Cut the lead in half.
Right.
Chisel away. Chisel method. We're not here to. This is not going to be a run roll type game. We know that.
No. Good eye.
So Zara battles back. We know she's got the skill set to do it. So. Isn't it pretty? It's long. It's awesome. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. So full count. Left-handed batter. Here we go. Pitch number 6 on the way. And she.
Oh, good hold.
Oh my.
No.
I don't know if I agree with that, Adam. I don't know. Replay booth on that one, huh? Yeah. Here comes E-Hop up to the plate with 1 out. Everybody knows this song. It's a softball and a every girl loves it. Inside ball 1. So 30 minutes of game clock down, halfway there, just about on this one. You know, Coach Hawk's probably got to be sweating over there with the double layers and.
Yeah, look at him.
Coach Brooke over at first, Coach Darcy, and Coach Cassie handling things in the dugout. Got a chance to talk to Coach Cassie's dad and mom. Spent some time playing for Pitt State, I believe it was, or in the NAIA invitation. I believe it's Pitt State.
That's pretty cool.
College athletes turned coach, giving back to the sport. So 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Ella, originally from Mississippi, and they're heading back there. I said, "Do you like the weather better?" She said, "Nope," and she ran off. You know, it doesn't say much. It makes it very, very powerful.
When she does speak, you have to listen. Oh, there he is.
Oh, almost takes one. She was also on the Myatt squad too. Ella and Hannah both from the Myatt squad.
Oh, really?
Very used to winning at a high level. Bringing that culture here. Garrett doing a great job his first season, winning a lot.
Yes. Yeah, the camaraderie, we talked about that with the girls. It's just, I think, strictly from last weekend with the out-of-town trip, and then now just see them
so quickly. Runner on first, nobody out. Here comes Hadley. Wants to, but doesn't. And then Ella goes for it. I agree with that call.
Oh, go.
And she's going to go all the way to third. She's going to get there.
You got it. Where'd it go, Ella?
Makes a steal. I'll take it.
Yeah. Anytime you go first to third, that's good.
We'll take those all day as we get a runner on third.
Bring her home, Hadley.
So Coach Hadley at the plate.
Heads up, base running, and good job from Catch Hocket. Send me to third.
Coach Hawk almost broke a smile, Adam. Did you see that? Almost broke a smile.
Almost. He
Again,
did do that Viking roar after the game.
He will.
It was fun to hear that roar after the last game.
It was much more of a mouth squeak because he lost his voice, but he'll get it back. We'll get it back in a couple of days. Oh, just outside the zone.
Good eye, Hadley.
Again, to get a chance to ask Coach Hawk one time, I said, hey, man, I said it in the last broadcast, what's the reason for the glasses? He said, it makes me look tougher. Do you see me staring you down right now? No, sir. But now I don't want to look at you because I'm scared.
It's like Jack Nicholson, right?
Yeah.
You're inside, you wear the shades.
Yeah, inside. It's the Jack Nicholson of softball. Strike call. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, no. And a little bit of a pickle here.
In a pickle.
And that,
Just stay.
just
Way to
stay.
get back, Ella. Woo. She's got to be exhausted. She's running about 2 miles.
Just running 2 miles between second and third base today, man. I tell you what. She's getting her workout in, cardio.
For real. Anytime you're out of a pickle like that, good job. That's
Yeah.
tough to do.
Now I just want to pickle at him. Thanks.
Me never. I hate pickles. Not a fan.
That's something I did not know. No pickles at all?
Disgusting.
Really?
It's on my sandwich or burger. Oh,
What about cucumbers? No?
yeah, I will like cucumbers. It's funny. I like cucumbers.
Hmm.
I like vinegar, but you put them together. I
It just
don't
doesn't mix well. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So don't get you any Vlasics if I ever
No.
see it. No pickle juice, no cones, none of that.
Andrea and my mom loves them, but not they.
Interesting.
Oh!
Well, I can tell you, Adam, I've had my fair share of pickles in my life, the juice and all. Every summer, my brother and I would go through, every summer, the gigantic jars
Just drink the juice.
and drink the juice.
It's supposed to be good recovery, right?
Oh, it's great. It's great. Probably not the smartest thing to drink in the world, but we loved it. Jars of it.
Good eye.
And that's a little low. Full count for Coach Hadley here. And cash money on deck. Got her. My gosh.
Couple of takes. Even those strikes are pretty small. Yeah,
So we put 2 outs on her. So up to the plate comes cash money. Definitely a much slower lineup progression. We're not even through the lineup yet, and we're
True.
35 minutes in. Different style of play. Last time we were through the lineup twice already
Yes.
at this point in the game. Very different change of pace.
If the cash can deliver.
Maybe she can cash one in. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Runners on third. Trying to cut into the lead here. 35 minutes of game clock down.
Good eye.
Ooh, just misses it. I'm almost at that point. I think I would have took that one, Adam. I think I would have let it hit me. I think so. Yeah, let's intimidate the pitcher, load some bases up, get in her head a little bit.
The cash is like, I'm going to hit a home run here. I want to stay in.
Which I understand. I totally get that. But when you're at this point where it's elimination, I'm wanting to intimidate the
I
pitcher.
think we'll hit it too. Absolutely. Hit on base.
As a matter of fact, when I played baseball, that was my official position. Was the official get hit by pitch guy.
Pinata boy.
Yeah, I was pinata boy. Yeah, let me get hit. Wait, they called me automatic walk.
Automatic walk.
It was awesome.
And it worked, right? You
Hey,
got on base.
hey,
you
man.
scored a lot.
I walked a lot.
Were you fast? Were you still on bases?
Yeah, swings away for strike 1. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs.
It was the first real pitch she had a chance to see, so she wanted to crush it. Let's get Ella home. Be good to get some runs.
Send her home with the GPS signal here on this.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
Oh, there it is.
All the way to the
Okay.
fence. And cash money deposits a homer. Or RBI, excuse me.
That's where that short field really kind of hurts you, though. At least we got a run home.
Cash money deposits a run to make it 4-1 with 2 outs. So here comes Sadie up to the plate, number 16, followed by Hannah on deck. Pitching a nice game today.
She really is.
This one officially halfway over. Game clock, 35 minutes down. So 2 outs and a rally here, trying to cut the lead in half. Here comes Sadie.
Oh, that's good.
She wanted that, Adam. She saw it.
She did.
This is one of those games where I don't take anything for granted. I think this team has learned to not overthrow, and the overcorrection there to not overanalyze your base stealing, hold off, playing much tighter right now. Swings away for strike 2. Khaos trying to cut the lead in half.
Said he can do it. I've seen him drive one before.
Also had a chance to talk to Coach Hawk about his pregame routine. He's got a good one.
Does it?
He does.
Good cut, good cut.
Coach Hawk has a pregame routine of 2 monsters and some jerky.
Oh my gosh.
Breakfast of champions, man. Sometimes they'll throw some sunflower seeds in there too.
Well, I'll give him credit. He's got a lot of little ones on the house. You have to have energy.
One time I ran into him before practice, and he was grabbing some supplies at a gas station. I said, "What's this for?" He said, "This is victory fuel." And he walked out with 3 monsters and a jerky.
Victory fuel.
Oh, that's awesome. Got her. Retires the side. Leaves the runner standing at third as we go to the top of the third. Much slower pace of game. Top of the third, we go 40 minutes down. It is currently 4-1 Salthawks. Is that something like saltgrass, you think? Or where do they get that from? I just got food on the mind right now, you know.
Just some saltgrass right now.
I could go for some salty iguana, Mexican food, you know. It's just on the mind right now.
Right.
Chips and salsa. Are you a spicy salsa guy or are you a mild
Absolutely.
salsa? Yeah? Yeah, you can go with that. There's that moment, I don't know if you've come across this yet with Boston in your life or with Holland, but there's a moment in my life where I took Tatum to a Mexican restaurant and I officially ordered the ghost pepper salsa.
Oh, no.
And I ate it. You know, I loved it. But to look over at Tatum as she takes 3 bites and she's not even sweating,
oh my God.
I knew my job as a dad was done. Didn't even feel it. My job, I'm good. I've raised you right. Didn't even feel it. I'm over here sweating, holding back tears, and Tatum's like, "This is good. Let me have some more, Dad."
Yeah.
Totally out sweated me.
What does she have? Rubber in her mouth? Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man. She just didn't feel it. So we'll have a pitching change here. We'll bring in Reagan to the circle in this one. We'll put Zara behind the plate. We'll keep Birdie over at third and Shiloh at short. Cash Money will remain at second and Hadley will remain at first. Right field's going to be EV. Center's going to be Holland and left field's going to be Anna. So 40 minutes down on this one. 30 minutes of game clock to go in regulation, barring any run roll disasters, which I don't think we'll see that. So we'll bring Reagan back in. Reagan had 7 strikeouts the last game.
Yeah, she pitched great.
Pitched out of her mind. See what she can do here. Kind of coming in to do a reliever in this one. So.
And the fact that she stayed in there after the home run, she didn't break down. She was still focused and was able to get a couple outs. That's huge.
What's also crazy, I didn't tell you, Adam, I forgot her water in the car. So she didn't get a drink till after the game.
Yeah, you were.
I was rushing over there. She, my bad, Reagan. Actually, I didn't forget it. She did. She's like, "Dad, I'm thirsty."
There you go.
So we had to run over and grab a couple bottles of water. My bad.
But you did. You went to got her the water.
She's hydrated now. So 2 balls for Reagan. Two balls, no strikes. 4-1 Salthawks. Oh, that's a dinger. But it should be infield, should be in time. Not.
Good throw, good catch. Not one.
So runner gets over to first. Reagan with the mirror tint pink visor. Ask her about it sometime. She's gone through about 4 pair of, I forgot what they're called, the pit vipers.
Okay. Does she just wear them out? What's going on?
She just likes to change them up every season. She wants a different pair each season to kind of represent the different year. Last year it was the white ones. Before that it was black and white. This year it's the pink out. Each year she rocks a different color of pit viper.
Stop.
So 2 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner on second. So Adam, we start getting into crunch time. We got 30 minutes of game clock to go on this one.
Yeah, I feel like we got probably 2 more innings left tops. So we have to maximize our time in the field here.
And a little fatigue sets in. 3 balls and no strikes.
Look, we can get outs better.
Sunburn setting in. You can see a lot of the team getting a little scorched now.
Yeah,
Sunburns.
Worried about Holland out there.
I mean,
good pitch.
Takes it for a hitter's count, 3 balls and a strike. So, yeah, coming off a record game last time, an hour and 52-minute game. Double overtime.
And the emotional fatigue, physical fatigue, all mental.
So that's going to bring a runner to third.
Just hold it.
Here comes Sadie, number 16. Little sunburn you can see on the
She does. She's rocking the sleeves up.
with a Sports Center walk up. I like it. I like it. So runners on corners. Here comes Sadie up to the plate.
Chances are the runner's going to steal, but Reagan isn't worried about that. Runner still. Oh.
And Zara. Coach Hawk. So under 30 minutes to go. 4-1 Salthawks.
You can't give up more than a few runs here. It's just important to get.
Yeah, this is where that mental fatigue starts to take over, Adam. They say this is the marathon of softballers as you get into 6, 7, 8 games in a weekend, and the heat, the combination of the hunger, what you got to do tomorrow. And you also hear at this point, a lot of the kids will tell you they hear the fans, they hear the crowd,
Oh, absolutely.
they hear it.
You can feel it too. You can kind of feel the
Intensity.
intensity of the situation.
3 balls and a strike. A lot of stuff going through your head as a kid right now. I don't want to let my coach down. I want to keep going, but I'm also tired. I've also got homework for tomorrow to get turned in. A lot of things going through my mind right now. You know?
I was stressed for kids. It's all right. Just hold it.
So we'll juice the bases. With no outs. Excuse me, sorry. So nobody out, bases loaded. So Coach Hawk takes a moment.
He's going to make a change, right?
You know, I don't think so. I think he's going to go take a moment, settle things down. Proud of the girls.
Yeah, nobody's warming up, so.
Nobody in the bullpen right now, so taking a moment to chat about things. I go back to what he said last night after the loss against the Rockies, and he said, the girls did not win that game. You made them beat you. And I go back to that. That was very powerful. Essentially, I'm proud of you. You made them beat you. You did not lose that game. They did not win. You made them beat you. And that's kind of stuck with me all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Wise man.
He is. Yeah, I like Coach Hawk. We're pretty fortunate to have.
Great first year, man, too. Definitely a very patient guy.
Yes.
Even getting to meet him during tryouts going into the season in fall ball, just patient.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I think you kind of learn that with doing this for multiple different athletes and sports.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids. He's obviously coaching wrestling and softball. So he's active. It's a full-time job.
Active coaching. Active coach. Dad level mastered.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ball 1. So 25 minutes of game clock to go in this one. It's 4-1. Still a close one, too. You'd think that these 3 runs would be exponential, but it's a close one, right now. It's not a big dip.
Just get out of this again.
So 5-1 as the Salthawks increase the lead by a run. But I think that's one thing, Adam, I'll take back from this weekend. Win or lose on this one is endurance is something we've got to work on.
Yeah.
This is the point where we're blessed and fortunate to be on dirt right now because as the heat is stuck out, if we were on turf, it'd be a whole other level of agony right now.
Yep.
That's why I'm blessed that we have.
Coming. A few tournaments are coming up. I'm sure we'll get
Yeah. Test your might on some turf.
And the weather's just going to get warmer. It's not going to get really.
I always say I'm a big fan of turf in the spring and fall ball seasons, but during the summer I want dirt. It's cooler, less movement. Playing tournaments on a turf field in July, Adam. I've seen shoes start melting literally on that stuff. I'll take this all day. So bases loaded. Foul ball.
We're just gonna get it out here. Go home, go to first, whatever it takes.
Start the train. Avoid a run roll.
So at this point, do you go home for the out? Bases are loaded here.
No.
You just go first.
I'm going first still. I'm trying to stop the. At this point,
Stop the bleeding, so to speak.
stop the bleeding. Cut off the head of the snake.
Okay, step up first.
Bobbles. So Bobbles gives one up, sack out, makes it 6-1.
And not much we can do different on that one.
No. Totally fine with that play. So 6-1 is your score. Runners on second and third. Cuts the head off, opens up some room for first. Calling courtesy. So I do believe that's 6-1. I believe. Is that what you got?
6-1 is what I got. Yeah.
Strike call. Nice pitch. So down to our last 24 minutes of game clock on this one officially.
Yeah, we'll get at least one more, hopefully 2 more times.
Pitch. The speed of the game has gone a lot slower, for sure.
Good stop, sir. One of the Patton Reagan strikeouts would be great right now.
Patented, huh? Oh, nice.
Oh,
no, just dead in the dirt. So we'll bring in 7.
Safe. Oh, so we're out safe at first pitch. Well, that's
Well, Adam, you start talking about at this point.
If Zara would have just kept it, it probably would have thrown like the whole third and bases loaded. So she couldn't have done that. She had to throw it first.
Yeah, she didn't have a choice.
Nope. Had to throw it
Not
first.
occupied.
It just didn't work out. But made the right move.
So runners on corners, 7-1 with a comfortable lead for the Salthawks. And that's foul. Ooh, almost takes a chip off the old knee of the coach there. So coach cuts a little rug out there. So 0-1 with 1 out. Runners on corners.
We've been down 6 before. Nothing unusual for us.
Nothing we can't handle. Swings away for strike 2. Zara.
There you go.
0-2 count with 1 out.
Nice pitch.
Got her.
We'll take that.
2 outs. So with 20 minutes of game clock to go, I do believe we'll get a.
I'm 6. I'm just gonna get out here, get him out. Score 6.
That's all.
Not too much to ask.
Just small potatoes. Just give me 6. If I had $1, Adam, for every time we've been down 6 runs and came back, well, I'd have $6. We've come back several times from being down multiple runs. We've done it more than once.
So Reagan told me her PR for a weekend is 34 strikeouts.
In a weekend.
Yeah, that's impressive. 34 strikeouts for a weekend.
She would not. Oh my.
Well, she's probably getting close to half that. She's at 7 and then a couple now, and
She's a statistician. She'll tell you
that's good.
things like that. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. And she'll say, "Dad, in this game in 2023, it was a fall night. So give me the temperature." And
She's got a photographic memory. That's awesome.
she's very smart, very photographic memory, lots of wisdom, and that 12-year-old mind. So now we're approaching a run roll situation. And this is that spark we talked about, Adam, where the dugout's definitely not awake right now.
Kind of quiet. Needs to be a little louder.
How do you in the character of that, how do you motivate your team when you're at that point where it's just
Kind of drained emotionally. physically.
How do you keep going when?
You gotta find a spark somehow. So maybe you gotta strike out, just make it on base.
So down to the last couple of teams as winners row starts clearing people out. So final 20 minutes of regulation. 8-1 Salthawks.
Oh, we got her. Throw it. Throw it. Was that played? Did we get played?
We did.
So that actually was part of the plan. Oh my.
What's that play called? If you call that, is that the Kansas City Shuffle?
I call that a flop.
I call that the bamboozle. That was a great.
Oh, that was cheesy.
We got played.
Cheesy.
Hey, it works though. Put up a run.
Sometimes cheese works.
Now I just want some queso. Thanks, Adam. Stop it. So 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs. 9-1 Salthawks.
I don't blame Czar for throwing though. I probably would have been sent.
Yeah. You know,
it was just you fall down. We got an easy out.
kind of at that point now, we're starting to play for pride, and at this point, just avoiding a run rule, type thing, avoiding a mercy rule.
They had 4, right? So I guess the most they can get is 1 more. Right here. So that's the 6 right there.
That's 6. 6, Blue.
That's 6.
So starting to close in on 18 minutes of game clock, Adam. Our mindset kind of changes here a little bit because we're gonna get a home at bat, and then if we don't eat out all the clock, we'll have 1 more.
Yep.
9 runs within 2 innings.
After we were down 6-0, we came back. We could do it.
I mean, anything's possible. This team's hitting well.
With 1 run. I mean, you think about it, starting the game, we had a couple runs on base, no outs.
Anything's possible. Every tournament this team has advanced and progressed, and nothing short of awesome comeback here. So home half. Shout out to these Salthawks for coming to play.
With the cheesy little fall down the first.
Shout out to
I think we need to implement that though. I like that one. If we get a chance first and third, ball over. I think I'm a heart attack.
That's what you call middle-aged ball for us, Adam. That's us. That's middle-aged guys.
At our age, you have to be serious. Check it out.
Last time we played softball, had to have some oxygen on the side and some oxygen bar, extra granola bars for energy. Some nice icy hot, right? Weekend warriors.
You're sore for a couple of days.
It's funny, Adam. When you talk about different workouts and things at our age, not that we're old by any means, but definitely not 10 and 20 like these kids anymore.
No.
I don't know about you, man, but I can go out there and play softball all day long. But it's the basketball. If I play a game of pickup half court, I'm down like I threw my back out.
So on Mondays we play basketball with Boston and some cousins and friends.
Really?
I mean, it's half court, but it is tiring, man. It was one of those
At the Y? Is that what you do?
Well, we actually have a park near our house. We tried to do it at the Y, but it was so convoluted between people there. So now we go to a park near our house.
Really?
And it's kind of fun. It's our Monday night routine. We go shoot hoops. And one of Boston's cousins played ball in college. So he's dumping on everybody, doing his thing. If you're on his team, you're going to win. The rest of us just watch.
So are you sore the next day, or are you kind of used to it at this point?
I don't have the icing on it, but I'm definitely sore. It's one of those where I mow the grass and do that.
Mow the grass, get a couple shots, and you're out for a day. So there goes Coach Hawk, the legendary coach. One thing, his trademark, he always has the pen on the right ear. You ever see Coach Hawk on the field? He's always got the pen on the right ear.
Never the left ear.
Never.
At least they're chirping a little bit, man.
So here comes Hannah as we got 15 minutes of game clock to go.
Real quick.
Hannah up to the plate, followed by Reagan on deck. Here we go.
Starts here. 1 run.
Starts with 1.
Yep. Any comeback always starts with 1.
So Khaos, barring a miracle, will take 3rd place in the tournament.
go. Not bad, not bad. No play.
That's why I love the dirt. Oh, my.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to lie, Adam. That's what the dirt sometimes can hurt. Because turf, that would have traveled 3 or 4 more feet easily.
Yeah.
Sometimes dirt can hurt, you know?
Yeah. Genesis, let's face it.
So here comes Reagan. We call her Big 10 around the house.
Big Tanner?
This is the Big 10.
A Big 10?
She's Big 10. She's been 10 since she started playing. It's been her number the whole time.
Oh,
Nice pop up.
Nice drop.
Nice job, Reagan. Gets a nice single.
Find a way to get it. I like it.
So the reason Reagan goes with number 10, when her older sister played for several years, Tatum was always number 9, and Reagan, being the competitive younger sister that she is, said she wanted to be one better than Tatum. So ever since she's been a player, she's been 10.
That's pretty cool.
In honor of
Great story.
getting over on Tatum, you know, one up on Tatum. Nice hit, Reagan.
9 and 10, I like it.
Nice job by Holland. Get another smack at it.
That's coming alive.
I don't know if I would call that out, blue. So 2 outs. So 13 minutes of game clock remain.
Yeah, I felt like 2 questionable calls for first place.
So 10 minutes of game clock to go, officially. So runner on second, 2 outs. Shiloh with a nice hit.
Taking out some anger out of there. You got it, Reagan.
Reagan brings in a run. Good job, Reagan.
All start for 1.
Yeah.
Good job, Reagan.
Nice RBI by Holland. Good job, Papa. There you go. Oh, no. Oh.
She's safe, thank you. Reagan's had such a good weekend.
So it starts with 1, Adam, like you said.
Start for 1.
There's 1.
And the smile that Reagan had there was awesome.
Yeah. 3 more where those came from, please, and let's get to the next inning.
We can do this. We just got to get 3 more here.
Talk about a storyline if that happened, Adam.
Oh. Yeah. And we go to extras now, and we get to go championship.
9 minutes of game clock. I understand the coach here taking a moment to eat some clock up a little bit. Hey, let's slow things down a little bit here. I understand. But it's also legal. It's a strategy. So there's Coach Hawk talking things over with.
They definitely have used the system. They know what to do, when to do it. They're very strategic in their moves.
Part of softball is strategy, you know.
Yep. Part of life.
Clock management is part of any sport, you know. Here comes Bird Dog with the runner on second and 2 outs. Birdie. Oh, my. Lanta. So, Adam, officially with 9 minutes of game clock remain. Should time expire, it'll be ball game. Wow.
3 up, 3 down. I like that, letting the kids decide on the field.
Yeah. So, Adam, this is the Chaos's last
We got to get 3 up, 3 down pretty quick.
inning.
To your point, if we don't, we'll be sayonara.
So 8 runs is all we need. 8 runs need. Fanta, all kinds of F words.
We got a new pitcher.
So we do bring Birdie into the circle.
I have a question.
So Adam, 7 minutes of game clock to go, and the score is 10-2 Salthawks. We're believing for a miracle, much like Believeland here on this one, Adam. There's always a
And
chance.
you're playing for pride, too.
Yes.
You're out there. You've had a heck of a season, heck of a weekend.
No problem with third place after where we battled. 4-2 on the weekend. I'll take that. 750 winning percentage. No, something like that. Six minutes to go.
Here's some music over there. People are getting excited.
Lively, yeah.
Lively group.
One more to go after this, man. Yeah, you got to be hyped up at this point. Foul ball brought to you in high definition by Sideline HD. So 2 balls and a strike. Good job by Birdie there, making contact.
Nice pitch. High.
What?
Me too.
Me too.
I think she's earned that, right?
Oh, yeah. So I've gotten Reagan and the kids hooked on Dairy Queen ice cream cakes just because.
Oh,
you ever have one of those, man? Just because?
They are heavily. Yeah.
Just because, man. No reason, just
I
eat
don't
one.
think I have one just because, but I would be.
You should treat yourself
I should.
for being a great dad and a great commentator. No, we could just work on your Michigan thing, Adam. Outside of that,
We
you're
all have our flaws.
pretty well-rounded, man. Just kidding. I got no problem, Michigan. Nice throw to second.
So my past reason Ohio State fan, I was seasonal. Like,
Oh, really?
you're not perfect in God's eyes.
You know, even all the ministers in the Old Testament had their flaws, you know?
I know.
You know? So,
God used flawed men.
being an Ohio State fan, there you go. Adam, we weren't all born Sooners, but there's plenty of room.
Right.
Many were called, but few were chosen to be
Few were
Sooners. Sooner for life. Let's go. So runner on second, 4 minutes of game clock to go, 2 balls and a strike. And this one just a few minutes away from time.
What's great too is you give Birdie a chance to pitch in this game. Everyone gets a chance to get some experience in a championship semifinal.
Oh, yeah. I've enjoyed this. Nice hit.
What a hit.
Wow. Nice catch in the right field by
better. Great hit, great catch.
Nice job by Sadie keeping that one. Well done,
Sadie's
kiddo.
got a good glove and good arm.
Nice job. That's what you call understanding your assignment, Adam, right there. You know?
Absolutely. She was in the right spot at the right time. Good catch.
So 1 out, runners on second.
Good pitch.
1 ball, no strike, 1 out. 3 minutes of game clock remain. They won't roll over to a new inning if there's less than 1 minute. I know that. Oh my, hopped into center. Should be caught, is not caught.
They probably need to communicate better out there. I think somebody needed to call that.
So runners on corners. Should time expire, it will be called due to insurmountable.
It's about that time.
3 minutes to go.
Well, double player.
Here comes Sadie for the Salthawks.
Yeah. Just let her go.
Zara.
No worries. Teach me on my throat.
Runners on second and third. 1 out. 1 ball, no strike. Well, Adam, it's been a fun weekend, man. Calling it all weekend. We're going to have a few weeks off, you guys, before the next tournament.
Let's try to brush up on our skills a little bit. That
Oh, my.
Okay. That was cool.
And there comes another one in. Did we get the out?
I think so, yeah.
So 2 outs. 11-2, Salthawks. And this one should just be about do it here. Oh, nice pitch by Birdie. Drops one right in the mailbox for the ball a little high.
That's why she didn't curse that ball.
So 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs, 11-2 Salthawks. 2 minutes to go. 2 balls. Hits it. Should be caught by Hadley. Not caught. Foul ball.
Sun is tricky.
Yeah, definitely nice scorcher today, Adam. It's a little bit warmer than we expected. You know, I'll take it.
Well, I know yesterday that caused some issue in the outfield. We had a couple drop balls. The sun caused issues.
Had nice sun, but the wind was just a torturous wind yesterday.
Yes.
You know, thank God for no wind. And foul ball, heads down, heads down. Big fan of the heads down, Adam. So final minute of gameplay here in this one. So take away from the weekend, Adam. So if you're calling it back, so defense was better, batting was better. What are you taking away from this weekend?
All around, well played. I liked our team's chemistry to stay together, battle through adversity, and overcome adversity. I mean, down 6-0, and you're down to 11-7 or whatever you were, you come back to win. That's awesome.
Adversity. I like it.
Word of the day.
I think that's a good way of putting it. That should be ball game. That's ball game. So Adam, that will be ball game because we have less than 1 minute with insurmountable. So adversity is the word of the weekend. Great job. Proud of these Khaos team. Great job, Salthawks. Great team. Glad to do battle against you. Could be more proud to lose to an opponent like this. So on behalf of Khaos, Facebook, Sideline, YouTube, Oriole Park, Augusta, my co-host Adam.
Yes. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all.
You guys will see ya. Happy Cinco de Mayo. May the